I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Setting it off. Setting it off. We're gonna read something from Maya Angelou today. Then on working with white liberals. The poem she wrote. Powerful poem. Let's get into this shit. It's a powerful poem. I ain't know she got down like this. This is a Maya Angelou's poem on working with white liberals. I don't ask the Foreign Legion or anyone to win my freedom or to fight my battle better than I can. Though there's one thing that I cry for, I believe enough to die for, that is every man's responsibility to man. I'm afraid they'll have to prove first that they'll watch the black man move first, then follow him with faith to kingdom come. This rocky road is not paved for us, so I'll believe in liberals' aid for us when I see a white man load a black man's gun. Maya Angelou, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful, powerful, powerful. I didn't write it, it's not mine. Powerful, powerful scribe. And I got some literature for you, some powerful literature. I think I brought this book out already, but the reason why I'm bringing it out in a series is because it's a thought. So I'm not presenting you with a book, I'm presenting you with a thought. And you need a couple books to get a complete thought sometimes. So Parallel Myths is a powerful book. See, Papi deals with a lot of matriarchal energy. You understand me? So I go to when the faith systems were matriarchal. Every single deity I trace back. Every single deity in modern pantheon, all these masculine deities, I trace back to the matriarchal paradigms. This book right here, the great cosmic mother, go get it. This is going to open up everything for you in terms of building a proper, powerful consortium. This is written by some type of woman. I don't know what's her nationality, but those type of people, Indian or something like that. I don't know what her nationality is, but it's a powerful book. She gives credit to the black woman for being the first great mother. You see all deification. This book right here, this is a powerful book too. You see, if you look closely, I had to draw on it. You understand? It's just the disrespect is real. This book is written by a white feminist, and she talking about the great mother, and she ain't got no black women in here, no black pictures. That's disrespect. One, because there was no such thing as a white woman deity. Anytime you hear white woman being, or anytime you hear a feminine principle being deity, you're talking about black melanated civilizations. So this is a powerful book. It goes into all the feminine deities on building your consortium. You don't need to necessarily get this one. I am going to compile the deities. This is where I build my libation list from. These books, these other books. I got a book on Anana. They talk about Anana in this book right here. You understand the cosmic. But I got another book on Anana specifically, but on the cosmic great mother. This book is powerful. This book is a powerful book to really fucking shake all of that patriarchal modern day religions that people. This is the book on Anana, but I'll bring it out later for y'all. I got enough books from today. This book is a powerful book on tracing all the pantheons, that the modern day pantheons, back to the great mother. You understand me? All the religions find their faiths. I know y'all love Shango and them and all these other people. You understand me? But this is how you really get to the power. So if you want to be popular, that's cool. But if you want to be powerful, you got to go back to where they got it from. And the reason why that is because a lot of it is diluted. You understand me? This is a powerful book too. It's not even a big book, but you can dispel all the myths like that. They show you where they get them from. They connect all the pantheons and such, just to intellectualize yourself. You understand me? You want something that's powerful, that works for you. So you're gonna have to build this shit. You understand? I'm just gonna keep it all the way funky with you. You have to build it. You understand me? But these are some powerful books in building a powerful consortium. You understand? A powerful consortium of entities, deities you work with. She's a white supremacist. You understand? So you don't even have to cop up book, but it's a powerful book in terms of this is where I get my libations list from. I did a lot of she just compiles all the deities, but she keeps it white supremacy, meaning they don't tell the right history and timeline. You understand? She wouldn't even put a black woman on the book, and there's no such thing as a white deity, a feminine deity. So this is what this feminism bullshit is about. The white woman trying to get power with her man, and she's stepping on your history to prop herself up. You understand me? But she ain't giving you credit. So I don't even respect that shit. You understand me? If you gonna fuck with the black woman and talk about our history, lift the black woman up. You understand me? And that's why you don't want to be up in this motherfucking feminist shit, because it don't serve you. They nowhere them white women is nowhere to be found when your ass is getting your head bust over. So leave that shit alone. This is the divine matriarchal principle. That feminism shit is a product of patriarchal rule. So the feminism was grown off the product of is a product of being dominated by a patriarchal mind state. So the feminism shit is weak. You got to go to the matriarchal shit. You understand? What was the planet doing for this patriarchal monotheistic religion crept up on the planet on niggas and shit? But this is what I gave y'all today. I'm gonna put my queen all these books on the website.
2 or 3.
Which ones?
Those 2.
These 2 are on the website. You don't need this joint. Holla at Papi. Give me about I don't need much time. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna do my libation CD, and I'm gonna give you the libation list on some of the deities that I be pulling up in the matriarchal joint. But if you want to go grab it. You know, this is one of the joints. But you know, I'm gonna make sure you can access this stuff, so you don't have to support these folks. You know what I'm saying? I had to draw in the book just to give us some credit. You understand? So that's what it is. The Cosdismon right here is the piece right here, and this is written by a sister. You know, I don't know what her nationality is, but she, you know, those type of Indian or whatever folks or whatever nationality, the religious shit is the nationalities and such. All of these are fictitious names they giving people's. So, but whatever have you, whatever you into, this is what it is. This is what I give you today. I'm gonna list these books for you, so you can build your. We're gonna set it off. You gonna help me do these push-ups, King?
Yeah.
Let me do these push-ups. I got my king with me. You know, you understand? Getting with Papi today. 50 push-ups away. Nah, we don't need no more music. You want some music? You want music?
Yeah.
Yeah, put on some music. I'm gonna get right here, you get right there.
Okay.
Come put your feet right here next to Papi, right there. No, right here. You stand right there. Go right there. Hold up, wait till I go down. We go down when we hear the music. You ready? Hold up. Joint veneration, say thank you. Take a deep breath. Thank you for your joints. Take a moment. Just thank you. Just take a moment. Love yourself. And just this thank you could prevent so much injury.
Mommy, I want some.
We have to understand, we've been taught away from imagination. We've been taught away from all these things that actually empower us, you know. So when you have a thought, it actually permeates the body. Every thought you have attaches itself to your cells. You understand? Via peptide. Every thought, every word, all of that shit. So that's what I talk about, grafting positive people into your experience, positive speakers. Let's start it off with one of those, somebody saying something positive. Motivation joint. Something like that. You know, you gotta grab these people in your life. I had to, 10 plus years ago, I didn't have no positive people in my life, or to the magnitude that I wanted to have them in my life. You understand me? You know, religious folks and stuff like that. You know, I needed some people who believed different, so, and they wasn't around. So the internet, the YouTube, all this stuff like that was a powerful place to get that. You're not waiting for me. Today I'm gonna keep it. Today 15 minutes. Today I'm being a little bit more disciplined with the cardio. We only gonna do for 15 minutes, and then the rest is gonna be yoga. We're gonna really get deep into yoga. I haven't been doing the yoga poses fully. You know, I just kind of been skipping around to the poses I like. But we're gonna go through the whole thing because they all have a lot of things good for you. Let's do some push-ups.
Huh?
Let's do some push-ups. You right there, I'm gonna be right here.
But I always did some.
Because you didn't wait for me.
Oh.
I had my change all time low, and I was running away, and I was exactly myself, which is what
This man is a self-made beast. Why do we consider him to be the toughest man on the planet and one of the greatest endurance athletes of all time?
I was just insecure, scared, and the only way I could find myself was to put myself in the worst thing possible.
He's the only member of the U.S. Armed Forces, the SEAL training,
Make sure I don't go no more than 15 minutes, baby. 15, 20 minutes, alright?
the Air Force Tactical Air Controller training.
We're gonna jump,
We gonna jump.
do some cardio.
3 times,
Do some
including 2
cardio.
a year, and one that he started and finished with multiple stress fractures and a hernia.
I can't hear that. Turn it up. I don't like that one. Find another one, please.
I started shaving my hair when I was 16.
I do
And before I
that
had every morning.
Do now I'm playing with the other day.
15 straight years. My dear. People who want water like
That's good. Turn that up. Who's that? What's his name? Les Brown. Les Brown is a good one.
Brown go on.
See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. Doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there at a low level. But it calls on everything in you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself. Sometimes I have to pull myself out of bed and say, come on, Les. Things I know I should do, I don't do. Things I shouldn't do, I do. I found that the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself.
Let me get 3 minutes.
We're talking about two.
Hold on, let me get 1 minute.
Gotta surrender.
Let's do a squat. Let's do a wide squat.
You're talking about art now.
Just to warm up the legs before we do some plyometrics
physicality.
and jump.
You're not talking about how you look. You're not talking about how strong you are.
This is a little bit
how big you are.
wider than the shoulder width apart. Just a good squat. Quads. Women, if you try and build your thighs and your butt area, the wider the squat's a good squat. This is a good squat, like really a wide one. You know, but you know your quads is how you get the nigga up off the ground. You ready?
Ready?
1 minute.
Sir.
And so it is a mentality.
Really sit down. This is also a Kundalini squat. Pause it right quick. We're gonna get something like a prop.
He played every single minute. Took a break and got some Gatorade and came back. Came back. Right? Because
Come again?
Stood. I got to want this thing. I can't take it down.
Nah. Let's maybe this. Watch out.
What is this?
Huh?
Look like
And so I need you to understand when you do what you do.
Maybe like this or something like that. And what you're gonna do is, when you do the squat,
what is it that you're doing right now that would be a liability for you?
you're gonna hit this.
As you begin to look
You're gonna hit the book with your squat right under, you know, your man, right under your nuts. In a sense, like your Kundalini squat. You really paint your sacrum. Paying attention to your sacrum. You understand me? So you go all the way down. But you stretch it down. The goal is that's a little too low. You want to get something where you can touch, just like right touch it. Like, you understand? And when you start getting awareness of your sacrum, and it starts to open up more. Also getting massages, you understand? I'm talking to men, under your nuts, your sacrum, that opens up your Kundalini energy and such. But this is not big enough. This is not tall enough. But that's the thing. You want to focus on that energy right there. Let me get a minute.
Do you want me to that green box?
Yeah, let me get that. This might be too low too.
I think that second so we did it.
Nah, this is pretty good. Shout out to all my students joining the class. Did you give me a minute yet, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. You understand? We all students. We all teachers. Getting that information. Getting that wisdom. Get real deep. You understand? Opening up your feminine energy is just as important for men as it is women. You understand me? A lot of stuff is locked up in that feminine energy, and we've been taught against feminine energy, so we scared of it. We think it's something weak. Even women reject the feminine energy. You understand? It's looked at as something that's weak. You understand? But it's actually empowering. If we didn't have feminine energy, we wouldn't have no creative force. With no entertainment, none of that shit, no sports. You understand? Even though sports is tribal, it all started with the feminine energy. Good. So we warmed up. We're gonna do some side jumps like this. You know, continue to warm up. When we get a minute. Hands forward. Protect the face.
Ready?
Yep. Tunes, music, whatever. Keep the pace up.
Slap.
Thank you.
And my turn, not yet.
No, not yet.
Look.
30. Whew.
My mind starts tripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls. I'm shaking and they breaking, trying to save the dough. Pumping on my chest and it's screaming. I stop tripping, damn, I take David. Dear God, I wonder can you save me? I can't down my boo-boo, about to have my baby. I think it's too late, my brain is pumped up. My voice goes to the head, and so we started saying, bring your lifestyle to me, I'm in
Go ahead.
eternal life better forever. I make your life better than you can imagine or even dream of. So relax, slow, let me take control. Close your eyes, my soul. My eyes are closed. I'm fresh up off my coma. I got my mama and my daddy and my homies in my corner. It's gonna take a miracle with faith for me to walk again and talk again. But anyway, I get running to me to get back on my feet. And everything that nigga said came to reality. I'm like a ball alone, having money and blowing hella chronic smoke. I want my mama a bitch and bought my boo a jack. And now I'm rolling in the 9 tricks like L-Dog Ranch. Just remember, change your mind, cause when you start set, you fit that ass is mine. Indeed, a breathe feet to smoke weed. Never have a want, never have a need. They say I'm greedy, but I still want more. Cause my eyes wanna turn some more. Really out, check it out. I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord, my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord, my soul to take. No more things, don't gin and juice. I'm on my way to Keno, rolling on the great goose shack, go from head to toe. 25 with an Izzel, but nowhere to gizzo. I know them niggas from the upper side recognize my face, cause it's a OG, Go double G, LBC.
Mad doggy niggas, cause I don't care. With French blades in my head. 7 minutes left. Alright, let's go. Pop off.
You can't tell what's next, my little homie, baby. Bruce at the pencil in his neck, and he probably won't make it to 622. I put that on my mama, I'll ride for you, baby, bro.
We want to go dynamic. Murder was the case that they gave me.
Holla at me, man. Young Hobie, you heard? Track man, you heard? Yeah. Yes, y'all, Jigga man be ballin'. Leave chicks pigeon-toed, some of them be crawling. Get the best of you.
Whenever I put my all in,
Have mommies
we
calling
ain't getting
for
the whole
love.
scene.
Jigga and calling. Ass drop, hoops and half the shots. Pose half or not. Nigga mad when they brag about the cash I got.
But I used to not have it a lot.
I'm from the gutter and I ain't the type to ever chase your box. I'm the type to interior decorate the watch. I'm the type to sling heavyweight on the block in every state. Clock, word, jiggers to hurt, holla.
Uh-huh. Alright. Whew. Let me get a minute. Yup. Alright.
What's a little me on top don't hurt, maybe a little, but pain is pleasure and pressure plus life. So you look like the I like it rough type. We can crush tonight, tell me what you like. I got a yellow bottle on a bucket of ice. Get right on home for.
Even though I wanna see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you dance on me. Even though I wanna see how you put that thing on me, I can't let you dance on me.
I don't want the best of you. Maybe to caress the rest of you. Bring out the best in you. Never lessen you. Stressing you, Papi, don't do. I come through like the brand new. I'm always on that new. Ooh. Yeah, so we're gonna go hard. Let's do another minute. Because I'm gonna do real quick and I wanna get into some good yoga today. Let's just go real quick. Another minute. Got some jumping. Quick stretch. Huh?
Is it okay?
Yup. How much time?
We got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Let's finish off strong. Quick. And anybody can jump. Plyometrics, jumping. It goes into this thing called shiver technology or vibration technology, whatever have you. Anyway, whatever it's called, you're shaking every cell in the body. Every cell in the body is vibrating. So when you're jumping, you're keeping your stomach tight, abs tight, keeping your feet in good position. When you land and you distribute the weight. You shouldn't be boom, thumping on the floor. You should be distributing the weight. You understand me? So you jump over what you could jump over until you could jump over something different. You know? And for women, again, trying to build those quads, get something that you can barely jump over. Something that really you gotta jump high to get over. And something that you could do for a minute. And that's gonna help you. That's power jumping more so. This is cardio too. I'm not running, I ain't been running. So this is how you get your cardio inside. It's been wet outside, so we've been inside. So this is how you get your cardio. Plyometrics. You know, it ain't fun. So you gotta tweak the mind to look for the pain. You know, you ain't looking for fun. Or you can make the pain the fun. But let's go. So you can start, turn the music up. Let me see. Camera. I don't like it. There ain't nobody roll, guys. To roll my. Woo. You ready? I'll do one more. Because I owe myself for stopping. See, we got the heart rate up. Keep the mouth shut. That's going to conclude the warm up. Let me see the phone. So When I first started out doing yoga 10 plus years ago, I used to go to, see if you can see that, yeah, there you go. I used to just go to the search engine and put in yoga poses. So, this is what you should do. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at the yoga poses right from the internet search engine, and we're gonna go do some yoga. Let me get 40 seconds. We're gonna hold each pose for 40 seconds, and we're just gonna go. You know, we're gonna get a good hour of nice yoga. You understand? It's really a selfish thing, selfless thing, paying attention to self. It's really a meditative thing. You know, getting with self is spiritual. That's why some people say, "Oh, yoga's not stretching." You know, the only difference between yoga and stretching is the acknowledgement of the spiritual act of the action. You understand? That's the only difference. You understand? You know, you stretching, same damn poses. One acknowledges the spiritual act of that expression, the movement of that act, and one doesn't. And with yoga, you breathe. The most important thing is the breath. With stretching, the most important thing is the muscle. You focusing on the muscle, you focus stretching. So, just changing the intention of why you're doing it. Amplify it. Or not. So let's go. We're gonna start. I'm just gonna follow some of the poses and go this way. This helps me not to skip around. And sometimes being high energy, the most difficult thing to do is slow down. So we're gonna slow down. My goal is for you guys to be able to follow with me. So let's go. quiet in here. I ain't been running my mouth. We going in deep. Breathe. Meditate with me. Share this time with me. We sharing the moment. We quiet. Spiritually. Breathe. Same side, we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna put the foot in the armpit. We're gonna pull. We're gonna use the spot. If you keep breaking out of the pose, that's cool. Don't quit. Take a breath, breathe, go to the next pose. You'll get better at that pose. Every day, you get a little bit better. Niggas get better every day, B. You'll be alright. You tough, right? Cameron voice. Niggas get better every day, B. You'll be alright. You tough, right? Papi voice. You tough, right? Come on, man. You tough, right? Niggas get better every day, B. You'll be alright. Same thing, let's cuff it with the armpit. Stretch, stretch, excuse me. That's like a 4-letter word. To a yoga nigga, don't mention stretch around these folks, they lose their mind. Yo, he's not stretching. Yoga is not stretching. So what the fuck is this? What the fuck am I doing right now? What the hell are you talking about? People belong to things. And once you belong to something, you gotta call it specifically something, and then you automatically diabolically opposed to everybody who call it something else. And you looking stupid. How could you tell me this is not stretching? You'll be alright. You tough, right? Do some sitting poses. Just gonna stretch the lower back. Just roll over. Man, life is beautiful, y'all. Life is magical. If you watching this, if you watching me do this, you privileged. You understand? We gotta get our perspective right in America and all these other privileged countries you live in. It's a lot of folks who can't get clean water. Their children starving. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a starving mother trying to feed a starving baby from a fucking dry ass titty? You understand? Like, you gotta get your perspective right, you understand? If my son asks me more than 3 times for something to eat, I be feeling convicted, like, oh shit. Imagine kid not even having the ability to feed your child. We gotta stop using our fucking energy for ourselves. You understand? Fucking selfish, disgusting, you understand? We got so much privilege. You understand? Motherfuckers can't spend a second thinking about somebody else. talking about it's gonna lower their vibration. Y'all niggas need to stop following these fucking white folks. You understand? You know, I study all that shit you study. All of it. Mentalism, 7 Hermetic Principles, Law of Attraction. None of that shit say ignore black folks suffering. You understand? That shit ain't universal. That's not universal law. You understand? You only being told that because you being taught that through one group's nationality's perspective. They got all our science and shit from Egypt. So they teaching us the mentalism. They teaching us mind. They teaching us 7 Hermetic Principles. They teaching us correspondence. They teaching us law of vibration. And they telling you not to worry about fucking people suffering because it's going to bring down your vibration. Well, fuck your vibration if you got to fucking worry about your mother or your brother or your sister being shot and not eating. Who gives a fuck about a good vibration then? Y'all niggas need to... We always give a fuck about ourselves and that's it. You understand? There's the alchemy to hearing about suffering, knowing suffering, and still experiencing expansion in your own life. You understand? It's disgusting, man. We don't even talk to our neighbors, let alone give a fuck about somebody in another country. Gotta get our perspective right. And this white man got you running around with fear, jealousy, and insecurity. And I don't just be making shit up. You understand me? I actually did some reading and shit. This book right here talks about the jealous God. Why we reject the patriarchal way. Why do we reject the patriarchal standards? Why? Look in this book. We don't fuck with jealousy. That's not our way. We don't fuck with insecurity. That's not our way. We don't fuck with fear. All of that shit dismantles the melanin. All that shit fucks up the melanin. I'm not just making shit up. You understand? Checking the way our ancestors did spirituality. Don't take my word for it.
Daddy.
Motherfucking reading rainbow over here.
Daddy, look at me.
You remember when the what's the black dude who did Toby? Mark, what's his name? He used to do the reading rainbow. I don't know about that. The reading, take a look. Lamar son. It's in a book. The reading rainbow. I can fly higher than anything. I think that's how the song goes. Take a look. It's in a book. Bob Burton. He did Roots. You know, Toby, Kunta Kinte. But we're going to do some inversion to the back. The back feels so sweet. It's so important to get to the spine. This is an advanced kind of move, I guess. Do we have, where's our big ass ball? Is it downstairs? The yoga ball? I'll bring it out, the yoga ball, for y'all tomorrow. I'll show you how to get into this pose in a supportive way and a safe way. If you have a partner, have your partner do his knee like this, and you do a back bend over. It's important. You move this spine. It's important you move this vertebrae. You have no idea how much is connected to the vertebrae. I'll break out a book on that. I'll break out a book on that. Possibly sometime tomorrow, sometime on the vertebrae. I can't even see it right now. Anyway, and y'all only supposed to get 1 book a day. I got 3 books today. Say thank you. Say thank you. All right, watch out, son. Come out too. Do my headstands. Do my headstands too. Yeah. Put on my chapeau. My silk. Put your silk chapeau on the silk. The silk is good for the hair. It doesn't eat the hair. It doesn't cause friction in the hair.
Look at me.
Can you see my son? Yeah, they can see you. Check you out, King.
Thank you.
Check you out, King. He's doing his headstand.
Yeah. Now I feel back over.
You fell back over?
Yeah. I'm going to do it too.
So I'm gonna get into it the proper way. I'm gonna move back a little bit so you can see me. I'm gonna get into it the proper way. You understand me? And the proper way is this crab walk looking thing. I don't know what it's called, but you put your elbows behind you your knees. And if you can't get up like this off your toes, you stay here like this, on your toes. But this is a good joint. Let me get 40 seconds.
Wow. Wait. That's not a headset. That's a funky girl. That's not a headset.
What is it?
It's funny.
A froggy?
Yeah.
Oh, the crow pose.
A crow pose? A crow?
I don't like a crow. I like yoga.
You could call it a crow pose or
Look, you can call
whatever you want to call it. But I guess so the crow pose, and then what do they call it when you do the headstand? So, but yeah, you can make up your own names. Somebody made up the name crow pose. I'm gonna call it the black crab. I'm gonna call that shit the black crab. Let's do a bridge. Let's get into this back bridge now. Watch out, son. So I come here like this, and you can bend the spine. You're getting the vertebrae ready, you know, but you kind of ease back. That wasn't ease, but still got the picture. And you get in this joint like this, and in the supportive way, you will have the big ball, you know, the big yoga ball under you. Roll your head forward. This is good for your back, your spine, all the vertebrae. Whew. Another issue I'm having doing that damn pose is it burns your forehead when you roll forward. You understand? So, you know, I've been getting a freaking, like a bruise right here from rolling forward, touching my nose. So try to put something under you. But that's for the spine. You stretching? Mm-hmm. Good job. My queen is over to the side doing yoga poses. She's doing her thing. I don't really like, I skip a lot of poses, you know. Find the poses you like. A lot of poses, you know. Poses you like to be the alchemist for you. So, and you stretch, moving the joints and such and everything else like that. Take your time. So we're gonna sit with the legs. I know you've seen track people do this joint. You understand me? So you sit with the legs back. Well, as a child, I'm sure we always done this. You understand? Sit with the legs back. You can sit like this. Feel so good. And breathe. You should feel stretching here, all. You should feel stretching from your hip joints, your knee joints, your ankle joints. You understand me? Feel it all up in there. That's gas exchange. Bring the breath to that area. Relax back into it. Not like that. Go straight back. Man, yoga's so beautiful. So all this shit is going on. You figured out you're in a hologram. You figure out this is not based reality. There's still an alchemy to existing here. You understand me? There's still an alchemy to being here. You understand me? We've been tricked. You know, the Christianity shit, the American public school system shit, the Muslim shit. All these faith systems tell us not to observe things. So now, when we kind of get out of these things, we think we're not supposed to look at shit. Look at every fucking thing. You understand me? That's when you see the real miracles, the real majesty of what the fuck is going on here, and everything. Look at everything, read everything, observe everything. Anybody tell you not to look at anything, that's something crazy. That's a religion. It's not worth you. It's not worthy you. Study the body. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna keep it on topic. Matriarchal principles, matriarchal world. Observe what the world was doing during these times. You understand? It's called primitive because they observed nature. They respected the biosphere we are in, and that's considered primitive and patriarchal mind state. So they destroying the planet. Patriarchal mind state has war with the nature, has war with animals, has war with this environment, has war with the people in the environment. It was just about the alchemy of being here, the alchemy of being on the planet, existing in this hologram, existing in this prison and prism. You know, even though we had harmony with the planet, you look into the matriarchal mind state, the matriarchal paradigms, they talk about this place being a prison. They talk about the creator being a tyrant who forced himself on the planet, who raped the planet. They don't say that we came from Africa. The African spiritual systems don't say we came. The Dogon don't say we evolved here. The Dogon say we arrived here. So even the Africans don't say we from Africa. So all these people talking about Africa. Study fucking what the Africans say then. Study what the African spiritual system say. The African spiritual system say we arrived here. The oldest shit in West Africa, you know, the Dogon, you know, they say we arrived in this motherfucker. They don't say what the white man say. They don't say we fucking came from monkeys and evolved out of Africa and got smarter and shit. They don't say that. That's not part of our history, our paradigm. I'm not saying that didn't happen, but that's just not our history. That's white folk history. They tell the evolution from monkeys and caves and all that shit. That's their history. You don't find the rhesus gene in melanated folks. You don't find the rhesus gene in the melanated woman. So how could they come from us? How could they evolve from us? I don't know where they came from. There's 50 million stories. You understand me? I'm just telling you what the fuck the science say. They say that theory ain't shit. That theory ain't true. And our ancestors don't say that shit. So stop with the dumb shit. Read a motherfucking book. You tell somebody black they ain't come from Africa, they'll tell you, oh, you hate Africa. Oh, you know, American people hate Africa. Well, how the fuck am I hate a whole entire continent? That's just retarded. What the fuck is you talking about? A beautiful Africa, beautiful people, beautiful landmass. What the fuck is you talking about? Beautiful culture. You understand me? So why would I hate Africa? That's just ignorance. You understand me? Fucking study some shit. That's from your ignorance and your unwanting to accept new information. That's how black folks get. As soon as we learn something, it's like we don't want to study nothing else, you know. So all these motherfucking people who became experts on Africa, they ain't really experts on Africa if they ain't telling you what the ancestors said. They ain't telling you what the Africans said. They ain't telling you what the matriarchal paradigm said. How you an expert on Africa, but you champion a patriarchal religion? The fuck is you talking about? How's you championing? I'm gonna say it again. How is you championing Africa when you pushing a patriarchal religion? Come on. Read some shit. And the book I gave you yesterday. Oh, here we go. This is the book I gave you yesterday. Help you with your timeline. Look at the archaeology. Look at the information. I'm not so not only do the mythology say it, the archaeology say it. I don't just, I go through all this, the science say it. The astrology say it. The astronomy say it. You understand me? So our ancestors say it. So come on. Y'all niggas been raised like I was raised, championing white folk lies, And you don't want to let them shits go. I was raised the same way. I was a Christian 10 plus years ago. You understand? So I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just telling you, follow the information. Be addicted to the information. Don't follow folks. So I was quiet for the first half. I love Africa. Beautiful Africa. Beautiful culture. You don't love Africa because you ain't studied shit about Africa. Outside of what white folk told you about Africa. Don't say Papi said anything. Just check out the books. I ain't said shit. I just give me some book references. Buy them off my website so Papi can get something. I'm putting you on. It builds up. I get books. I don't specifically know how it go down, but I know to be saying I got $2 today or $3 today from somebody buying books from my references. And when you click on the joint, if you click onto another something, I'm not getting any points for that. So click back onto the references and try to get it from the references. Try to get it directly from my joint, Lakai Papi, from my Facebook. I'm not my Facebook, my website, Lakai Papi. Because what I do with that, I buy more books. I buy more books. That's what I do. So when you meditate, when you dip into the unquantifiable substance, please observe your consortium. They're present, whether you do a libation or not. They're present. They're definitely present during the libation. The energy is stronger and present, but when you meditate, connect with your consortium. Connect with your folks. You understand? Um, in the unquantifiable essence, the unquantifiable meta. Connect. You understand? That's what I be doing. I'm letting you guys in on a lot of shit. You understand me? Um, it gotta be real. It gotta be authentic. You understand? I just can't sit here and close my eyes. You understand me? So I actually go places. I'm actually doing things right here, right in front of you. Catch it, get with it. Um, if you can sense it spiritually, you understand? But it's definitely a place to link up with me and put your intentions. When you see me out here, uh, you know, clearing my mind, meditating, link with me. Link with me, get with me. Spiritual folks. You know, this is where we link our intentions. You see my heart, you see my intentions, my desires and such. Um, this is where we link up and can do things together. Whether you're doing it real time right now or you catching it later, you understand me? The energy is still present. We still doing it. I might be dead and gone, and you can still get this source. You understand? Dead and gone is not a bad thing for Papi. It's freedom from this flesh suit. So, motherfucker, if I'm going, y'all need to have a party. Because I'm being born someplace else. It's not a time to mourn my death. It's a time to celebrate. It's Papi free. I want the real. You understand? I don't, you get the real. The real is freedom. The real freedom is death from this flesh suit, being removed from this holographic prison. We can't kind of relegate that because we in love with breathing. We in love with taking the shit, eating food, and all that stuff like that. But you bigger than this. You bigger than that. This, our ancestors said, this interrupted us. We were on our way to becoming galaxies. We were stars. If you hear the term star children, we were star children on our way to becoming galaxy. You understand me? And you look inside the body, you got 100 trillion plus galaxies in every human being. You understand me? So nobody should be up under nobody. You understand me? We're not taught our divinity. So we go to these religions and such. But nobody should be up under anybody. Bum under the street without $1 in his pocket is wealthy. You understand me? Has 100 trillion plus universes inside of them. So we've been taught to think of ourselves as small and such. But let's go inside. Let's go inside again. Come inside. Let's go. In the breaths. In the breaths. And then I'm out your face. I'm gonna get out your face. We about to lose a phone way. Looks like YouTube. This is going to conclude the live for today. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate you joining me today. We had an awesome time. Lifted up the divine spiritual energy. Papi.